Wait. Oh.
Hi guys, how are you today? Okay, so we're gonna review The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Before we even get into it, John, what did you think of it?
I thought it was amazing. I thought it was like the best reunion in a long time, and I was upset when it ended.
People were trying to save their jobs, people. They were trying to save their jobs. So I'm gonna go ahead and play my intro, allow a few more people to come into the room, and then we're getting right into it. Hi guys, how are you? Okay, John, before we get into all the good stuff, I just want to ask you this question. When the hell did Gia get a song that went viral?
Wait, what?
What were they talking about? Gia had a song that went viral.
Oh, when she was like 11 or something like that. She sang that song, and she was like super
terrible
young,
song.
and she was like very sad.
Yeah, that went viral.
And she was crying like in the middle of it. And I guess now Will Smith and Cardi B and all them took it and ran with it. So good for Gia, I guess.
Have you ever heard that song, Perry? She was crying. I hardly knew the words. Did it really go viral?
What's that? Oh,
That song.
I don't know.
What was it? I woke up feeling sad.
Yeah.
I should miss my dad. No.
Look, okay.
Like,
Okay,
what
we
do you
can't
have
talk
to feel
Gia.
sad about, little girl? Like, I would love to know when you wake up in that palace that you live in with all that money you got.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, we can't stop. We can't talk about children. But she's technically not a child anymore, so maybe
I think
I
it's
would
fair
not.
game.
Okay, let's get into this reunion because it was good. People were trying to save their jobs. Now, if I had to guess who's saving their job, it would be John's girl, because remember, John's the Jackie ambassador. She went into this being the one that needs to be fired. Come on, John, right?
I'm actually surprised she got first chair.
It was great. And what's up with that?
I was like, whoa, they gave Jackie first chair. I was like, and I'm a Jackie ambassador, and I was like, even like,
listen, it makes no sense. Teresa sat next to Andy and Jackie.
Yeah.
I guess they're gonna use Jackie really didn't say much this first part, very little. So I'm guessing it's gonna
Because
be
there's
more.
not much to say, John.
That's
Okay,
why I
let's
was
start.
surprised. Like they gave her first chair. I was like, wow. I thought if anything, probably Margaret would have had it.
But Margaret was on the end, right?
Yeah.
And so was Jennifer. Andy Cohen's not that dumb. Do you think so?
No.
Then why was Jackie sitting next to him?
Well, you know what? Maybe he just pamper her up a little bit. I don't know. Like the seating don't really make that big of a difference at the end of the day.
We can't explain it, guys.
Yeah, but everybody looks at the seating, though. It's
Everybody.
it's like the popular. That's how they rank.
It's an indicator of who's going bye-bye.
And Jackie had the storyline with Teresa like the first 4 episodes, but then it kind of fell off after that. So,
and then we went back to not seeing Evan a lot, only when it was necessary. I mean, John, I hate to say this to you, but I just want you to answer this question. Does Jackie act like the rumor's not true, that Evan had an affair?
I mean,
Come on, Ambassador, you can do it.
No, I don't believe that Evan had an affair. I don't. I mean, I think they really love each other. I've seen them together, the family, like they're all very lovey-dovey. I mean, could he have cheated on her? Listen,
John,
I'm not in the gym in Edgewater. You know what I mean? I'm not following them around. So I don't know. I'm sure it's in the realm of possibilities. I just don't see it.
She acts very hypersensitive about the issue, right? I mean, she always wants to talk about it.
But I would be upset if people were saying, if I was having a party for Cody's birthday and one of my friends was going around saying, "Oh, Cody's cheating on John," like that. I mean, I think that would aggravate anybody.
You would say, "What? What is wrong with that person?" And then you would live your life.
I don't know. I probably had to curse that person out.
Yeah, like
God.
and Jackie said she didn't know until the end of the party. I don't know.
I feel like this episode, and you guys tell me if you agree, was divided in teams. There was Team Melissa and Margaret, and then there was Jennifer and Teresa. Teresa was seeming like she was down with Jennifer.
Yeah,
Who
I
am I
agree.
missing? Oh, and Dolores was.
Dolores and
Right.
Jackie both pretty much were like not there. You know.
I know. I hate to ask you this too before we get into it, John. I'm going to be attacking you the entire video.
No, I love it because you're gonna be surprised about a couple things I say. You're like, oh wow, okay, so go ahead.
I'm not going to be surprised by this because you're going to say no. Isn't it time for Dolores to go?
Yes.
I hear Cody in the background.
See, I think Dolores is kind of
Yeah.
finally finding her voice a little
You
bit.
just said she didn't say anything, John.
Well, yeah, but neither did Jackie. I'm thinking maybe like the part 2, it'll be more. But if Dolores doesn't come up with anything on the second part, then maybe, you know.
All right. Let's get into the juice of things. This was the Teresa show, and Margaret and Jennifer. Okay, I love these two arguing. It's like Perry and Gabor. It was so good.
No, that was like the reunion in a long time.
I know. Does Margaret act? So Jennifer accuses Margaret of spreading the rumor. I think she's telling the truth. I know she's your girl, but come on, John.
Okay, so that was at the very end, but in the beginning, and I will say this, where I believe Jennifer. So in the beginning of the tell-all reunion, whatever the hell it is, you know, what's her name? Jennifer is saying how her and Margaret are on the couch when they were, I guess, on some trip, and they weren't filming, and you know, it was about the whole Michelle thing about Joe Gorga not paying Michelle's husband
Right.
the money, and Jennifer said that Margaret had said like, oh well, you know, I'm married to a contractor or whatever, and I could see that. I don't know if it was those words, but
Let me refresh your memory. She could see this happening because her husband is a contractor.
and
So
and in that instance, I believe Jennifer that Margaret had said that.
Margaret is being two-faced. Come on, John.
No, I'm saying I believe Jennifer because you know, where would Jennifer come up with that? And I could see them sitting on the couch without their mic packs on, no cameras, and they're just kind of small talking back on the couch. And you know, I don't know if it was the same wording that Jennifer claimed it to be, but I could see Margaret saying an off the cuff remark like, "Oh yeah, well you know how contractors are, like you know."
John.
I'm agreeing with you.
John.
I'm agreeing with you. I believe that Margaret had said that about
You
Joe.
softly agree. It's time for us to rip Margaret to pieces. Let me read this really quick. This is funny. Jennifer was snatching wigs like the feds were snatching Melissa's fake Chanel.
Oh Lord.
Anthony, I have a feeling the audience is going to be crazy today. That's so funny. Harry, did Margaret start the rumor?
Yeah, she did. And that's why she's so defensive. And
We hear an echo. Hold on. All
it me?
tab closed.
is it your speaker loud or something? No, I mean it's gone now, I think.
I don't
Okay,
hear
go
any echo.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. But you know what? The whole thing is, you know, you can read people. That's probably why she sat away from Andy in that little corner. She's guilty as hell on all counts. Okay? All counts. She is the snake in the room.
Oh, did you just call Margaret a snake?
Well, I'm only saying because remember when Jennifer and Melissa was going back and forth, they kept mentioning, "Oh, you get a snake on your side, whatever." She's the one that's gossiping, and then she's jealous of Jennifer for whatever reason.
She's jealous of Jennifer. I like Perry's versions. You're just getting outrageous. How's she jealous?
Look at her. Oh, you just a stay-at-home mother. You know what?
She did say that.
You wish you could be, right? And you just jealous on how she look and everything else, and you sitting there with the plumber.
Oh, John, do you hate Perry?
No, you know, but like, you know,
This is
the
good.
whole plumber comment thing was big though, because, you know, Teresa was like, well, you know, you don't want to put in your bio that you're married to a plumber. You know, plumbers make good money. I wish I could plumb, you know?
Right. No, I get it. I mean, because that plumber, so you got all kind of plumbers. You got plumbers with no money. Then you got plumbers with a lot of money. It don't matter what you do if you got a lot of money and she got a nice house and everything like that. He's taking care of her. So I don't get it, but she's just jealous of Jennifer.
John, you wish you could plumb.
Listen, that's if there's two things I wish I could do is plumb and a mechanic and work on cars. That way I don't have to spend all that money.
You make up a job, John. Plumb.
What? I mean, I went to school. I have like an arts degree in like history, and like that's not much you can do with that. I went the other way, but I wish if I were to do it all over again, I would do like a trade, like where I could fix things.
But is Margaret proud of her plumber? That's the question. It's not what we think. It's what Margaret is. She proud of the plumbing? I would say.
I mean, look, she's gone pretty far with it. I mean, she left. She met Joe, and that was her world. And I don't remember what Jan did, her ex-husband. What
you know what, John? The key word you could say, he was her world. Was.
Ooh,
okay.
Very.
Because, people change, and when they get on these TVs and start getting all these fames and stuff, sometimes they become embarrassed of the things they truly have. Maybe she want a plastic surgeon. You know, okay?
Oh, what was that? What was that? A dagger coming from Perry?
No, but
no.
Margaret's no stranger to. She's very honest about all the work she's been getting done. Would it be easier for her to be married to a plastic surgeon? Hell yeah, she probably wouldn't have to pay that money. But I don't think she's just jealous at Jen because she's married to Bill and then Margaret.
And what's her problem, John? What is her problem? Margaret has a problem. Margaret started the rumor. She is attacking Jennifer all night long. Okay. Here's Anthony. Dolores is nice, but she's too vanilla. Come on, John. Will you agree that for the show? Her and her labia need to go.
Well, I mean, she does have a new vagina, so cheers to Dolores on that.
Thing. She don't talk much, but she went and rejuvenated it. I mean, she got it back on track, didn't she? And then, damn, I mean, she showed up dark as Perry. And booth she in, huh?
John, I'm not trying to disrespect your girl. What's up with the bronzer?
Cool. What?
What's up with the bronzer? She looked like she was my skin complexion. Look, Dolores needs to lay off the bronzer. So did Teresa. Like, these women don't know, like, medium. Get the medium shade. It's too much.
Well, I think that Dolores is like super, and some Italians have like that super olivey skin, like that just make. But
this
like,
wasn't olive.
She was bronzed up. I will admit that. Yeah.
She looked like an Oscar. She looked like ridiculous. Oh, she was like gold. It was too much bronzer. Dolores is a beautiful woman. She doesn't need all of the stuff that she's getting. No one sees your vajayjay anyway. Why go get it touched up?
I mean, I'm sure. Has David even seen it? I mean, I don't even know.
That way, she got it not touched up. She got it reformed and everything.
Why would a person go do that? Why do you go get it?
You know what? I mean,
you're asking the wrong guy. I have no idea.
Maybe. I mean, because she is between two men and don't know which way to go, and then some people oftentimes wonder, why can't I keep one of these men? Well, maybe it's my vajayjay. Maybe I need to go and get it retighten and re-strengthen.
What would your therapist say about this comment that you're making? Would he say it makes any sense? What are you talking about?
He probably would say it's the truth. I mean, nobody does these things unless they think it's going to make some kind of improvement, that it's going to change their life.
Well, we can't even see it. Why go down there? It makes no sense.
Well, I mean, she figured, her top half look okay. So she probably figured, it got to be something else why these men aren't staying.
I got to redo this review. Dot says maybe she thinks it's ugly. It's just so ridiculous. Teresa needs to get back in touch with the medium to bring her hairline back from the dead. Anthony, now you are cutting up today. You are cutting up.
Emma Diaz in the comments said, "Black Dolores," like Wendy calls her.
Yeah.
Dolores looked African American. Now that's no shade. I'm not trying to be mean to her. She does not look Caucasian. She has to lighten up on the bronzer.
And the crazy part, she really don't need it. But I'm telling you, when people get like that, they get.
Well, you know what? There's so much like diversity, and people are afraid of losing their jobs. Maybe Dolores thought, listen, maybe I'll just bronze it up, right? and no one will be the wiser.
Is Dolores trying to look African American? What is going on here? Too much bronzer.
And then, instead of bronzing it up, she needs to speak up. Maybe that'll keep her on the show.
Know.
I mean, nobody got time for you to sit there and look like Perry's twin sister, quiet as hell all night. Say something.
She looked like your twin sister.
Yeah.
Okay, period. Okay, so listen. Last night, Margaret accused Jennifer of being shallow, always talking about her things. Right here, here comes one from Amy. I bet Frank gave Dolores. Come on, Amy. You don't want me to say that out loud. But JJ, a peep and a wink. Oh my God. I mean, I'm not understanding why we are getting plastic surgery down there. I mean.
Yeah, but it's not like Dolores is the first person to get tightened up down there. I mean, didn't Sonia and I mean it's been a Vicky, Tamara. I mean it's not.
And I didn't say it made sense. Just it doesn't like what are they doing? What are they cutting it off?
You're asking the wrong guy. I have no.
Why am I asking John? Area. I'll ask Perry. You know the answer to everything. Perry, what happens during the surgery?
I think they just go in. I think they go and just carve some of it out and just tighten it up. Like
Kelly Dodd, she got it done.
It's almost like when a person got that big stomach, they go in and just make it smaller.
Oh, let me go change the subject for you. Start making me mad.
Oh.
You're talking about big stomachs.
I'm just saying.
Thank you, Ohana, for the super chat. I appreciate it. All right, now let's get into it. So she's accusing, Margaret is accusing Jennifer of being shallow. She has it all in her bio that she's married to a doctor. Does Jennifer still brag about the things that she has?
Yeah, she does. I mean, come on.
Come on, John.
Jennifer, come on.
No,
you know what, though? I mean, you know what? All of them do the same thing as far as the bragging part. Oh, let's go to my lake house. Let's go to my house for a barbecue.
Thank you,
let's
Perry.
do this. All of them do the same thing. I'm telling you, the bottom line is this. The problem, Margaret got a problem with Jennifer, is pure jealousy. Okay? And John, what I was saying earlier about when people get to this stage and they all successful, right? And they're all right? But it's not enough for them. Now they're competing with the other girls, okay? Now she's jealous and she's looking for a title. Her husband was great plumber that made a lot of money until she read across people that made a lot of money with the plastic surgery. It's like the titles. Mm-hmm. Now, if you had a choice when you grew up and you was 5 or 6, if they said you want to be married to a plumber or a doctor.
Well, I mean, everyone's going to pick doctor. Come on, Perry.
No. Okay, but she should be more mature enough to know it don't matter where the money come from. As long as her husband love her and provide for her, that should be good enough. It's not good for Margaret. That's why she's the shit starter. She's the snake. Because think about it. Why did she go at Jackie?
Snake. Wow. Let me respond to this comment. Yeah. Jennifer is shallow. Come on, Sherelle. That is so true. But Jennifer is the worst.
Oh, hey, Heather. No. Okay, see, look, I'm not alone.
Now you're going to be the Heather ambassador. No, Heather, that's not true at all. Okay, go ahead, Perry. What were you saying?
No, I think that's the reason why she started these rumors. It's from that deep-rooted jealousy that she had. Jackie has a lot of money, and she look at Jackie's husband is more than a plumber to Margaret, right? So she come at people like that. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that it has to be true, right, John?
Because she looks so bitter sitting in that thing. Huh.
Well, I'm also thinking maybe she is jealous of Jennifer. I don't know. Jennifer. I mean, look at the people on the cast. Like, Margaret has her business. She has a book. Melissa has her business. Jackie is a lawyer and a columnist. And you have Teresa with all her million businesses. And you kind of got like Dolores. And Dolores has the gym and she's flipping houses. And then you have Jennifer, who is just maybe she's upset that Jennifer just sits there, gets all this money from her rich husband, and doesn't have to do anything for it.
Now, I don't know about you, but something about the way John is talking is pissing me off. It feels like shade. It feels like shade. Listen,
I mean, everybody else on the cast has like something other than the show.
She's a mother of 5 children.
They're all mothers. Teresa's a mother of 4 kids, and she's,
This is true, but I'm going to overlook that because I'm team Jennifer. Oh, Anthony's on a roll. Jackie needs a laser. Oh my God, Anthony. Okay, Jackie needs to laser off her labia and use it as a snood to cover up her bad extensions. Oh my God. Should we be shallow, guys, and talk about Jackie's extensions?
Listen. Yeah, I'll even admit that her hair not great. But she at least she like owned it, like Rena would say, and like made fun of herself, which I thought was
that's
good.
all you can do in that situation.
I mean, when it's that bad, you kind of just have to roll with it.
Her hair, it was bad. It was bad. I mean, listen, Margaret is okay. So Melissa finally gave her a reason of why she doesn't like Jennifer. And she said that Jennifer was talking trash in her confessionals. Was it trash or was it just comedy?
I mean, it was definitely shade.
Jennifer, thank you, Peggy. Thank you. Go ahead. Would you say that Jennifer's a shit talker?
Yeah.
It was just comedy. You can't,
especially when she's drunk.
No, I mean,
especially when she's drunk.
It's nothing wrong with that because all of them try to do it.
Yeah.
And the ones who can't do it as well as others, they get jealous. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you what. Hey, let's keep it real. I'm just gonna say this one time, and we're gonna move on with Margaret. Margaret looked around at all the ladies, not just Jennifer, on that stage, and out of the bunch, I feel like that she feel like the grandmama of the bunch.
That is so mean.
So Margaret's an auntie?
You're saying she doesn't dress as hip as the other girls?
I think that she feels this way, and then you look at the young, vibrant one in her mind, and then she attacks.
Who's the young, vibrant one? They're all
like Jennifer. Like Jennifer. I'm saying like Margaret looks at herself as being the grandmother.
You're saying that Margaret has low self-esteem, Perry?
Well, pretty much that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Does she have low self-esteem, or is she a businesswoman trying to keep herself on that show?
Well, she a businesswoman with low self-esteem trying to keep herself on the show. But as long as you add that low self-esteem in there, we okay with it.
I mean, I like Margaret, but Margaret got caught red-handed this season, starting trouble for the camera. And she almost got away with it. We can't hate on her. It took us all the way until the reunion to realize Margaret put that rumor out there, not Teresa.
Well, we don't know yet, but let's see what next week brings. I want to see the receipts before I ascertain anything with that. I want to know.
Oh God, I forgot we're talking to the Margaret ambassador.
I need to see some tape, some audio. I need to paperwork, something. I need to see this with my own two eyes.
John, how do you explain Joe spreading the rumors to the guys if it wasn't Margaret?
Well, I kind of believed Margaret's explanation when she was like, "Oh, Joe only heard it from me and the girls talking in the house."
John.
Well, no. That could be true.
Oh,
but
God.
You said that Joe heard it from her talking to the girls, telling them the rumor. It don't matter where he got it from. I mean, well, like I said, I have no receipts. Perry don't need no receipts. Perry gonna go by what he think because we got to make a judgment call at one point in time.
What if the rumor's true? Would this make her the most brilliant person on the show? She got a rumor going and kept her hands clean all the way to the reunion.
I wouldn't call it brilliant.
I would say amen. I mean, that was a good move. And don't forget, like Margaret's coming off the whole Teresa thing with Danielle and the let me pose this question to both of you. Now, since Danielle isn't on the show anymore and Danielle seemed to always do Teresa's dirty work, don't you feel like maybe Teresa was like, I need to keep my hands clean. Better buddy up to Jennifer because now she could do my dirty work for me.
Yeah, it's a good business move. It's a good business move.
Possibly.
Okay, so then you agree that Jennifer does Teresa's dirty work.
She does. Yeah. Thank you, Catherine, for the super chat. It gave me time to, take a break from John beating up on me. Listen, here's the thing. I love Jennifer. She's a necessary part of the show. She's not stupid. She's buddying up to Teresa for a reason, and it seems to be working. Teresa was defending her all night long, and maybe Margaret's upset about that because Teresa used to defend Margaret, and now she's going with the newbie.
It worked for Danielle for 4 seasons as a friend, and see how well that turned out. Just saying.
But it's just a better business move. Aren't you going to try to cozy up to Teresa? Most likely, you're going to stay on the show, right? Do I need to shut up? All right.
No, I mean, I would agree that like Teresa, obviously she's been there since day one, so it would be a smart move, but I don't know.
That's Teresa's show. Let's get serious and talk about Jennifer's home life where the parents are dragging her in the middle. This is what I feel like. The mom is not talking to her because she took the dad in. The mom wants her to apologize and probably put the dad out. What kind of parents act like this? Do you understand, Perry, where the mom is coming from?
No, I think it's like a bitterness that what did she say that her father was 26, she was 16, she really didn't want to marry him or something like this.
Was it arranged marriage, wasn't it? Yeah.
Right. So and I think that the mom could just probably feel like that Jennifer owe her more.
She's the kid.
I know. But I'm saying just from the mother standpoint, and she hate the father so much that she don't give a damn if you help him. I mean, she feel like that Jennifer is assisting the father to be the asshole that he is, because that's how the mother look at him. So it's like somebody,
except that word, yeah.
I
mean, I don't know. I feel bad for Jennifer. I feel like Jennifer is being a businesswoman. She came in, she targeted out Teresa, and now she's not going anywhere. We need her for her laughs. We need her to call Margaret the troublemaker out because Margaret did do it. I just feel like if anyone has to go on that show, it could either be the newly African-American Dolores or Jackie. I mean, Dolores is a pretty woman. She needs to stop with the plastic surgery and the bronzer. She doesn't need anything else done. That's it. Please stop.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing. Like Dolores, I ain't been watching the show like y'all have for years. And you guys always tell me, Dolores used to bring it, but she's not bringing anything for me.
No one told you that.
Well, I think John could have told. Somebody told me.
I mean, like Dolores' first season when she was with like Siggy's best friend, they kind of had like a dynamic and like, you know, but once Siggy once Siggy was gone, Dolores was kind of like, you know.
Oh, so she's been this way for years. She got to go.
Pretty much.
She's got to go. She's got to go. I mean.
Yeah.
She really did look African-American last night. Too much bronzer.
She wants to keep her job, you know. Diversity. There it is. So
besides using too much bronzer, what else did Dolores bring to the show? Frank brought more to the show than Dolores did.
Yeah.
I would get rid of her. She's got to go.
The only time Dolores had a moment this season was when they were at that party and like they were the poll and it pissed her off and she was like, F all yous, I'm out. Like I was like, whoa, Dolores is actually fiery for like a minute.
Yeah, see,
that's not good, John.
That's not enough for me. She got to go.
No, it's not enough. I agree.
Oh yeah, no, and like Jackie, if somebody had to go, really, I would have to say, even though if I had to pick one of them that had to go, Jackie or Dolores, I might have to say Dolores because she's not gonna fight with Teresa.
Yeah.
No.
But we know Teresa will jump on Jackie's ass.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So we got to keep that something there. But Jackie don't really bring much to it. So and then I don't care if Melissa don't come back.
Let's talk about Melissa, okay? We don't like her, do we, guys? We stick together. Do we like? Okay, here's Anthony again. Jennifer is smart, yes, and secure her place on the show. She really did. She hasn't had to make up a sister. Remember when Melissa said that some psychic told her she had a sister or something like this?
Yep.
She doesn't have to make up a sister, get a new face, change her race. Like some of the cast.
It's rough out there in the streets, you got to make adjustments sometimes.
No, I'm not being mean. I keep talking about it because I was just looking at Dolores all night. She does look black. It's ridiculous. I should have brought a picture. It was so funny.
I'm trying to find one on my phone. But what about what Melissa and Jennifer were saying to each other about Jennifer? Oh, you're just only got on the show because Teresa got you here. Yeah. And Melissa's like, you were a super fan of this show and you tried to get on for 9 seasons.
I mean, I did hear that Jennifer auditioned a couple times. Have you heard that, John?
Several, like a lot of years in a row. And do you think maybe Jennifer built herself up with the thought in her head that maybe I'll be on the show one day, and she kind of tried to overdo it with the opulence, or just to get her ass on the show?
Well, that's food for thought. I mean, the house does look like a mausoleum. The ring is just over the top. Did you guys? I mean,
and like I don't know, like he's like it was Bill's like it's a special wedding. Like maybe I don't know about Turkish, culture, but like since when is your 18th wedding anniversary worthy of like a 9-carat yellow canary diamond ring? It's not like your 50th or your 25th or even your 20th. Like it's your 18th. That's like, don't you give like wood as your 18th wedding gift? Like I was, maybe it's different in Turkey and 18 is a different number. I don't know, but
let me see what you're saying, John. You're saying that she's being over the top, Jennifer, just to get on the show. We buy the mausoleums. We have all of these houses and pools and cars. Maybe so. I think you're right.
She tried many years in a row and she finally got on. So.
Large Curve says Jennifer's a clout chaser. Oh wow! And only comes from Melissa to get into Teresa's favor. I think this is true. This is true. You're right, Curves. Because did you see Teresa light up when the two were arguing? She loves it. She loves it. It's a smart thing, and I think deep down inside, Teresa thinks that Melissa's okay. They probably wouldn't be friends if it wasn't for Joe.
And I
feel like Danielle's head was cut off, and Jennifer's grew right back in. That's how I feel.
Yeah. I mean, crazy. I like Jennifer though. Do you like her, John? Jennifer?
I liked her more this season than any other. Like I thought she definitely had moments, funny. And she made me laugh a lot. So I mean, I don't hate her.
Yeah. Can we get you to say you love her? I don't mind seeing her on the
TV. What?
Can we get you to say you love her? You like her?
I like her. Yeah. No, she has her moments. I do.
Good.
She brings it. She brought it this season at least.
Now let's talk about this special segment that Andy Cohen had with Joe Gorga and Melissa. He didn't even bring the rest of the other men up. He just wanted to talk about their relationship. They're not getting along because Melissa's not being the traditional. Now this doesn't make sense. Listen to this. Not being the traditional wife that she was. She's always gone and doing her businesses. I think I caught them in a lie. You're the only one working during the pandemic. Wasn't she supposed to be at home? What the hell are they talking about? Is this made up just for drama for the show? There's a pandemic. How can she be gone all the time? There's a damn pandemic. We've all been at home. I've heard people go, I'm going to lose my mind if I don't get out of this house. And now, but Melissa's gone all the time?
I think it could be like the stepping points on when their relationship dissolved. This is why.
So why? It's been a pandemic for a year.
Well, no. I'm saying the storyline. He's saying she's gone all the time. When people start throwing out these little comments and stuff, it's to set you up. So when they do divorce or whatever, then
so I caught them in a lie, right?
I don't believe that storyline that they're,
it doesn't make sense.
They might, I do see like in a way that Joe is like old school and he'd probably rather see his wife barefoot and pregnant, like, slaving over the stove. Oh, hey, honey, here's your spaghetti when you get home and your martini. I do see that a little bit, but I don't think it's as exaggerated to the point that they're showing it on TV.
Andrea saying, remember, she has a store. No, Andrea, that store should have been closed down like the rest of the other stores because we're having a pandemic.
Yeah, so someone who lived over here in Oh yeah,
you live in the neighborhood.
All retail were closed, so her Envy store was closed. I mean, if she was doing everybody was doing online sales and stuff like that, but you do that from your house.
I caught Melissa and Joe in a lie. They're making this up. Oh, she's always doing business things. She's always away from the home. There was a pandemic. You're not supposed to be away from home. We just caught you in a lie.
Do you two think they're having problems in a relationship?
Does YouTube?
No, YouTube. John.
I think that they probably have like normal marriage problems like everybody else does, but not to the point where they're like on the road for divorce. I mean, one of the few things that Dolores said last night, which she goes, yeah, I don't see these two getting divorced. Like one of the 4 sentences she said. And I believe that.
Oh, see, I don't know. Like I said, I ain't been following the show for years like you guys have. But I just see certain things, and they seem like they could be heading that way. Mm-hmm. But it also seemed like the things he's saying is he used to basically getting all the attention from Melissa. Since Melissa been on the show, I think 9 years or whatever, I think Melissa is wanting more fame out of it. And I think that she would really like to be the star of the show, minus Joe.
And Teresa.
Yeah, I know. See, both of them, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You think that she wants to get rid of Teresa?
Oh, I think Melissa would get rid of Teresa in a hot second.
If she wasn't married to Joe, they'd be fighting
as quick
every
as a
day.
blink of the eye.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Remember when Melissa had her single? Like, remember her song that she dropped?
That terrible song? Yeah, I remember. It was terrible.
I mean, she's always kind of wanted to put herself out there. You know, she would try to be a singer. Now she, you know, I think she's way more successful with her clothing shop than, you know, her singing career. But she's definitely tried to, you know, get fame.
Okay, here's another thing that I think was went wrong last night is they bring Joe out. They talk to Joe about calling Dolores broken. I think he called her broken.
Yeah,
something
broken.
like that.
Uh-huh.
For me, this was the only storyline for Dolores. She could have really worked this, okay? She blew her only chance by it was like, oh, you know, I wasn't too upset about it. You're supposed to be mad about it because you have nothing else to talk about. Why didn't she flip the table about it? Why didn't she cut him out and cuss him out and get out of her chair? Why did she decide to forgive him at the reunion? See, she's just not doing.
I don't think it's in Dolores's nature. I think she's like the peacemaker, and I've never seen Dolores really get. Has anybody?
No,
no. Frank can sleep with anyone he wants. She doesn't care. David doesn't have to come home as many days.
She must be on some good medication. She's like, whatever. Doesn't matter. Like, I want what she's on because she's just like.
Oh my God. Let me read this really quick. Anthony is on a roll. Melissa is delusional. Thank you, Anthony. So true. She thinks she's Beyonce, but she's actually the Michelle of the group.
Oh, not Michelle.
Her spot on the show, it's like her singing career. Busted.
Right. You know what? I totally agree.
Oh, God. All right. Let's not take the call. Oh no. I told you, Andrea, don't call in. You already.
I think Andrea is on my side on this one, so you'll have to watch it out. I called it reinforcement.
I told Andrea, I said, don't call in.
And I said, we'll see. I called it. Judge, I'm riding with you.
See, I need a reinforcement. So there we go.
I'm riding with you.
Now the tables are even.
Everybody always go after Melissa. And I think Melissa tried to find herself, try to be productive, and Joe and Teresa don't like it.
That is the most ridiculous thing anyone has ever said on this panel.
No, it's not. She was locked under Joe for so long. When she got her little shot, she enjoyed it. I think she's trying to find herself. She's trying to be productive, and she's trying to do her own thing. And Teresa and Joe don't like it.
Well, can you answer this question? Do you think Melissa's a liar? Because how come she's the only one busy during the pandemic?
Or maybe she's got other jobs.
No.
Okay, wait a minute. Melissa can't be busy, but Teresa can. Now, how is that?
No one said Teresa was busy.
I never said that.
Did you say that, John? Who said that Teresa was busy?
Yes, you did, John. You said it, John. Yeah, you did.
No one said that. You made that up, Andrea. No one said that.
Okay, Andrea, let me ask you this question. Do you think Melissa trying to see her way out of that relationship?
I think she's tired of it.
But do you think she's trying to see her way out of the relationship?
I think she is.
That's all Perry want to know is a yes or no.
I think she is.
Because
I think she's tired of it. I think she's tired of it. I think she wants to breathe. I think she wants to do her own thing. And I think that Joe and Teresa is keeping her back from her being herself.
Maybe she's just trying to find herself.
Maybe she's just trying to find herself.
Or maybe she's just lying. That's another possibility.
Well, if she's lying, everybody else is lying too.
No. Jennifer doesn't lie. Jennifer doesn't lie.
I don't know where you been.
I was wondering, you took a break.
Look, Jennifer lied just like all the rest of them do. You know what? Jennifer is the old Teresa. You remember how cruel and ugly Teresa was?
No.
Well, I do.
I do too. And that's why Teresa brought her on as a protege. You know,
She's a mini
Teresa is Jennifer's mentor now. She's
right. She's a
training her.
mini Teresa. She's a mini Teresa.
But I think I love it though. I love it though.
Yeah, she is. Come on, Andrea. Don't you like drunk Teresa?
No, I don't.
I mean, drunk Jennifer. You don't
No,
like
I
drunk.
don't.
You don't like drunk Jennifer.
I was hoping when she fell down drunk, she would just roll on off in the pool.
That is bad. That is
I don't even know
bad.
how she didn't break her neck. She like landed head first into that cement. I was like, well, damn.
You know, I would like Jennifer. I don't care. Sherelle, you got to agree with this. I would like Jennifer if she wouldn't brag so much.
No, that comes with the persona.
She brags
too
too doggone much. I think she thinks she's better than anybody and everybody.
Does anybody else on that panel have a 10-carat ring?
Well, think about it. She ain't got nothing going for herself. Her husband got it all. She ain't got nothing.
Don't get mad at her because she.
They together, Andrea.
And what's hers is his. What's his is hers.
You believe that?
What would Melissa have if she didn't have Joe and Joe didn't have Teresa?
Let me read this really quick. Melissa is jealous of Joe. Melissa's jealous of Joe because he's more like able and entertaining than she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we had to pick Joe or Melissa, we're gonna pick Joe. And
But
she
you know
can't stand that Jennifer is funny and quick-witted. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
But you know what?
Thank
I'm gonna tell you something. What I got out of Joe this season was I got a scaredness out of Joe that Joe really thinks that Melissa is gonna leave him. And he's panicking.
What show are you watching, Andrea? Like, what are you talking about?
John, did you get that? I kind of get that he's so afraid that if she get back out there and do her own thing, that he's gonna.
I agree with you. But at the same time, I also think is Melissa ready? If she is ready to leave, like she's giving up a lot. Can she stand on her own without Joe and Teresa and that money?
Right.
Like that's what I question.
Well, she'll get child support and spouse support if she asks for it.
Hold on. What is your name today? I can't see. Cocktails with
Lovable Lisa. Hi, Lovable Lisa.
Lovable Lisa. Oh, is that your channel?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let me read this really quick. Jennifer is way too materialistic. No, Jenny.
Thank you, baby.
Agree with Andrea.
She
Not
is.
cash apping people,
Got
Andrea.
you, baby.
Jennifer is the new Teresa. Ugly.
Got you, Jenny.
Thank you. I guess, Jenny. That's kind of mean, but thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. Sound off. Cocktails with.
Yes. I'm gonna tell you. Last night I was loving my girl Jennifer. She came for their ass and she was ready, baby. She said, baby, before the show stopped, before the game started, she said, yeah, I'm coming from Marguerite. And then she bought it, baby. I told you. What I tell you?
Look at Andrea's face. You are killing her.
Teresa said on What Happened Live, that y'all gonna find out who gonna really tell the truth about that rumor. I believe it's Marguerite because Marguerite Hood don't know nothing about them wives like that. And he know. That's why he said it.
Yes, Margaret is
baby. And I'm gonna tell you something. In between Dolores and Jackie got to go. I like Dolores because of Frankie. Because I never seen another man kiss another man's ass on TV.
That was too much for me. I can't. Let me ask you this, Cocktails. Do you think Dolores looked black?
Yeah.
That's a lie too much. How long is it going to take for that wears off? I mean, should I call the NAACP?
I heard she started her own NAACP chapter, like that Rachel Dolezal one. I hear that's what Dolores is up to now. Whatever Rachel Dolezal was running, Dolores is now in charge of that department.
Jennifer is extremely materialistic and tacky. Wow.
They don't
Thank you. Sherelle. Sorry, but it's true. Jennifer rubs me the wrong way. Go on, Andrea. Andrea's cash apping people. It's not Let me bring up another call because my backstage is filling up. Hi, Kurz. How are you? Oh, we can't hear you. I'm
She's muted.
Oh, look. Is that better?
Yeah, that's
Hey,
better.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
I'm agreeing a lot today with John and Andrea.
Woo!
Perry always has a tidbit or two for me. Sherelle, I love you. Jennifer gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kurt.
She has
No.
zero as in okay.
Yeah.
Zero as in no storyline. Throwing your family. What is her story? I understand
That
she has
is
a
her
family.
story. She's trying to save her parents' relationship.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
She just used her mother for 2 seasons.
Yeah,
Trying to-
yeah,
she used
Use
yeah.
her mom.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
used
she
her
sure did.
brother.
Oh,
She used
who
her
treats
mother,
her mother
she used
like
her
that?
brother,
Come on.
and then
Oh, John.
threw
Oh,
her
John.
mother away, so now she can have a storyline with the father.
Yep.
Oh, I can't take
That
it.
is really not okay. It's really looking like the Fame
Yeah.
Monster already got her since she's been trying to get on the show for 9 years, as it turns out.
9 years.
She
Bad
came
girl.
throwing people on the
Bad.
show. She threw them on the bus already. That's not
Bad
okay.
girl.
Her family, her mama,
No.
your
You say
mama,
something now because
not your mama.
that goes old on and people realize.
Let me tell you
No.
something. If the cameras were not there, Jennifer would still be having these problems with her parents.
That's what I'm talking
And
about.
I'm not going down without a fight. You guys are
Yeah.
not trying to bring me down.
But you know what?
I love you,
But you know what?
Sherelle.
But you know
I
what?
believe this
I do
happened.
believe her mama. I do believe her mama. When her mama said, no, he didn't hit me, but he mentally abused me. And I do believe
That
her
is
mama on that.
Were you
sometimes
there,
even
Andrea?
worse.
Were you there?
But also, wait. Jennifer also said, I never saw it. I mean, you were a kid or whatever. There's a lot of things you don't see in the privacy of of your parents' bedroom, which I kind of
Exactly.
disagree. She's like, well, I didn't see it.
Right.
Well,
that even
so
if you did
Wow.
But she
And
would
it
you
does
be able
happen.
to like
but she did
comprehend
say, y'all.
and
She did say,
translate it
but she
into like
did
what was
say-
really going on? You
It-
wouldn't be
right.
able
Guys,
to, as a
listen.
child, understand that.
Can
But
you guys hear me?
Jennifer,
You guys are a bunch of haters. Okay?
No, we're
You're
not.
Jennifer haters.
Andrea,
You
call
are
some more
crybabies.
people up. Let's outnumber them.
Hey, girl.
I also
Hey,
think that
girl.
Bravo might need to issue a statement
Oh.
on that they don't support blackface with the amount of bronzer on that stage
I
last night.
know that's right.
Yeah. I mean, it was this close.
That's not
We
okay.
might have to report her.
That's not okay.
Hey, Sherelle,
And
did you get
they've
that
done
super
it year
chat from
after
Holly?
year. They've done it year after
I'm
year.
missing.
But we just don't ever say anything. But that was her legs were my color. That's not okay.
I'm missing super chats. Let me drop you guys and bring on some new people. Thank you so much for calling.
Okay,
You're
peace.
so funny.
Okay,
Take care.
yes,
Bye bye. We should call the end of. Did you have any last words, cocktails? I want to call you pretty girl.
Yes. I want to say yes, she did, but I'm gonna tell you something. That goes in everybody else's family. She like Jennifer said. She said her mom what's the problem? Her mom want her to put her father out, and she wants to do that. And I believe that because even when they in the house talking, her mother always talk to her father, always at her father. And Jennifer said, "No, you can't do that." Jennifer was a child. Her mother is putting her in the middle.
I'm gonna have to call you,
and she's not gonna do it. And I don't blame her.
Will you be offended if I called you a Jennifer hater? Would you be offended if I called you a Jennifer hater?
No, I love Jennifer.
Well, how is this Jennifer's fault?
I mean, I'm not saying it's Jennifer's fault, but I'm saying her mother and them is putting her in the middle.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
Because she's the child. She's taking care of her father. Like she's supposed to do. And when your parents get older, she's not gonna let her father be out on the street. And that's what her mom want her. That's what the problem. Her mom don't want her. Her mom do not want her helping out her father.
Yeah.
Well, then you know what? If that's the case, why didn't Jennifer say to her mom, said, "Mom, if Daddy mentally abused you over the years, I think you need to see somebody and get some help."
Yeah.
Why did she suggest that?
That's true. Let me read this really quick. Jennifer's the most authentic in New Jersey. I think a lot of the showiness is her culture, and all of the New Jersey ladies are materialistic. Thank you. Thank you,
I agree with that.
Well, Sherelle, I'm gonna read that one from Holly. Did you find a super chat from Holly?
Okay, hold on. Let me
Jennifer
ahead.
not the only one to talk about what she had. It's been people on that show all the time talk about what they have.
Thank
She's
you.
not
Thank
the
you.
only one. I'm a Jennifer girl, baby. Jennifer laid it down last night.
Thank you. Thank
Love
you.
you, Andrea.
Take care.
All right. Take care,
Bye,
pretty girl.
Lisa.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Okay.
Okay. I'm looking for it. You said I missed a super chat by Polly.
Holly, yeah.
Holly.
Holly, yeah.
Thank you, Polly, for the super
Holly,
chat.
Holly. Look,
I mean,
I just read
Holly.
it. I read
That's
it.
the
She
worst
said,
when you miss a comment and you have to scroll up in the middle of a live to find it. You're like,
I'm
Yeah.
looking for it. I can't find it. I'm
yeah,
so
no,
sorry.
okay, but she says
I
this.
think
Right?
I
She
said.
said,
I think I said thank you, Holly.
yeah, okay, but she said Melissa is a fake. Joe started off the show screaming at his elderly father, and now Melissa goes after Jennifer for using her parents in the show.
That's true. Thank you, Holly. Yeah, that's true. Let me bring up two more and then we got to wrap this up. Hi, AJ. Hi, Sky.
Hey,
What's up, people?
Sky, sound off. What did you think of last night?
I thought it was great. I thought Jennifer was coming for their
Oh
scalps,
God.
and I was so excited. And Melissa is her storylines are as fake as her nose.
Oh,
And then I also think Dolores is trying to transfer to the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
oh,
wait, what? Oh, my God. She did.
Wendy said that, not me.
We cannot act like we didn't notice how dark Dolores is. She was my complexion. It's not a joke. Someone said we should call it NAACP. Remember Kurt said that? She's gone. John, come on, Sky. She was just too dark, except around the eyes. That was the only
I
little.
told you she's trying to keep her job, so she got to do whatever she got to do.
Yeah,
a mess. It's too much. But we will say she's a pretty woman, right, guys?
Listen, I've seen her in person with no makeup on, and she doesn't even need the makeup that she
doesn't.
no.
Really? Here's another one. Dolores was forced to turn black. It's funny we're calling her black. So the show could increase its cast diversity. Turns out she's Melissa's long lost sister, Shaniqua.
Wow.
Okay, we're bad. We gotta stop. But we will say she's got to lay off that bronzer. It's bad.
yeah.
And I say this to Jiminy Parrott. Thanks for the super chat. I think we could have missed one.
I'm so sorry. You guys don't make me laugh so I won't miss these super chats. It's so funny. But I mean, do you think it's funny that everyone's calling Dolores black?
I'm going to send you a picture, Sherelle. Can you?
Of Dolores when she used to be white?
No, I sent it to your IG. I don't know if you could put it up, but that's what we last saw her, and she does look like dark here, and that's with nothing on. So it might. I know she went overboard with the bronzer, but she does come. She is naturally like dark, and this was like in I think November, October.
Okay, so this is you and Dolores.
Yeah.
Now you're bragging, John.
Well, I can't name drop.
Yeah. I just let me pull this up.
Everybody else do it. Why can't John do it?
Oh, look it. Is she just naturally dark? Let's just zoom in. Where were you guys, John? At the beach?
Yeah.
Who is that woman?
That's Dolores.
That's Dolores without makeup.
Shoot, she looks nothing like.
She looks really good.
She looks about Cody's complexion. She overdoes it with bronzer.
Yeah.
It's too much bronzer.
Yeah.
Just too much. But she's pretty.
She
But
gets
she
too much
doesn't have
time
an
on her
ounce of
hands.
makeup. Is she going to kill you, John, for putting this picture up?
Oh, she already she knows. I told her, listen, I'm putting this on Instagram. She's like, I don't care. So
Where were you guys at the beach?
Yeah, she's super cool though. She really is. Like I know we're like making fun of her, but she's really cool. I have to say it.
Well,
we're not saying she's not cool. We're saying she's really dark.
And that too.
Bronzer.
And has too much time on her hands. I mean, she got the bronze going on, then she got the JJ overhaul.
Okay, AJ, I want to know your opinion on this. Why would Dolores get her the JJ revamped? Why is she doing this? I know. We have to talk about the show. We have to talk about it. What does she do? Why does she need it revamped? I mean, did it stop working? For what reason? Why are we doing this?
I think she's pretty much done everything else. She's trying to like explore other things. She's done the boobs, and I think she may have done the booty. So what's
Yeah, she did. She did the butt.
She did the booty.
So I think she needed to have. Well, she didn't. I don't know about that, but
So you're saying she tries everything. Next, she might have pec implants.
she might have. Or if the new thing is getting change eye color. Have you heard of that? Tiny did that.
Oh yeah.
She went-
You're right. She might be addictive, AJ. She might be addicted to plastic surgery. I still, and I'm trying to be nice and it just doesn't. Why do we get our vajayjay done? It makes no sense unless it broke. Do you think it broke?
It might be. I mean,
She ain't used it. She ain't used it, so how can it be broke? Ain't nobody ain't nobody drove a car up in there, so how can it be
But
broke?
I mean, but maybe she just wondering why nobody want to use it.
Okay, we're going to hell. We are going to hell.
I love Dolores, but
Maybe Gorgo was right. Maybe she is broken.
Yeah. I mean, you said it yourself, Sherelle, earlier on that she could have spoken about about Joe calling her out. She
Yeah.
didn't do that. But I
She
think
didn't.
she can't. She's just too calm because she used to be an ex-prison officer, and I think that might have been
Oh, wait. Who was a prison officer?
Dolores. Before
Really?
she used to be an ex-prison officer.
Don't forget, Frank was also an attorney.
Yeah,
That's right. He's a disbarred attorney. I forgot about that.
yeah.
Wow.
So what did he do, John? Do you know?
I'm not getting into that mess, so I'm just gonna take my ass on that with that. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I don't know.
All right, AJ, you have to sound off really quickly because we have to come back after this to do Beverly Hills. Go ahead.
Oh, really? Because that's what I wanted to talk about. Should I come
Yeah,
back?
no, save that. We're gonna come back, right back, and then do Beverly Hills.
Oh, okay. Can I come
So,
back?
what were your final thoughts on Jersey, though?
Okay, New Jersey. Okay, first of all, Jennifer Stan, she's the queen now of New
Thank
Jersey.
you.
I mean, it's getting
Yeah.
no. I mean, Teresa is taking a nap, and she's getting in there, and she's calling out Margaret, rightfully so, because Margaret is just too much. She's sitting at the end of that chair, which she's never done before. She usually sits next to Andy or in the middle.
Wait, AJ, is this a sign? Why was Margaret on the end? I'm getting
Margaret had
paranoid
first
here.
chair last season.
Weird. She should not have been in the end.
Do you think Andy Cohen will do the unthinkable and get rid of Margaret? He can't
No.
do that.
No, they're all coming back. It's already set. They're all
Okay,
coming
good.
back for
Margaret,
next season.
Margaret is a G.
Yeah.
Margaret is a G.
Yes,
She
but,
gets setting things up.
we could get. I mean, everybody's disposable at this point. I mean, Nene is disposable, and who else is Vicky Tomlinson? Which I
Yeah, but
kind of
not Margaret. I just can't see the show without Margaret.
No,
I mean,
he likes Margaret. He
they
likes
bring
Margaret.
Caroline.
Well, Sherelle, let me read this one super chat. It's
Oh.
from Kobe. It says, "You can't have a new booty in an old coochie." LOL.
I mean, it makes sense.
Oh, my.
oh, we are so bad. We're all going to hell. Everybody on this panel. This is ridiculous. And anyway, go ahead, AJ. What
And,
else were you?
And also, Andy Cohen, he was throwing a lot of shade, and you can tell who he likes and doesn't like.
Who doesn't he like? Who doesn't he like?
I don't think he likes Margaret that much anymore, and I think he's
Well,
kind of
why would you say that, AJ?
because it's the jokes that he gives and how he interacts with them on the couch. You can see he's more on Jennifer's side.
No,
And
he doesn't like Jennifer.
Jennifer and Margaret, you can see that he was more on her side. He was like, giving her, well, you have a point.
Oh God, no.
Too hard,
Yeah.
but Margaret,
No.
I hope you're wrong, AJ. Okay, listen, AJ. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate the call. We will be back with and no, Beverly Hills. We'll do that. Okay.
Don't say about Beverly
Don't
Hills.
miss it. 2 o'clock our time. So I don't know what time that is your time.
Oh,
So
okay.
we'll do
Okay. It's 8 o'clock here.
Okay.
An hour and 45
An
minutes.
hour and 45 minutes.
Oh,
Okay.
fantastic. Okay.
Good. Okay. See you then. Bye. Did you have any last words, Sky?
Yes, Jennifer was not spilling the tea. She was spilling the Turkish coffee.
Oh,
That's right.
I
That's right.
loved it.
oh.
God, you know, I'm gonna tell you something. I was starting to feel Jennifer during the season, but last night made her my favorite.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
I like a person with a backbone that come out there and stand up
That's
for
all
yourself
right.
and attack.
Yeah.
And
That's
what
all
she
right.
did.
That's all right. Because you know what? She may have a backbone, but I guarantee you, Margaret gonna tear it down.
Margaret ain't gonna do
Oh,
a
no.
damn thing.
I will
All
put
right,
some
all right,
money
we gotta
on
wrap
that.
it up because we gotta go. Thank you so much, Sky. I appreciate the
thank
call.
you.
Bye.
Thank
Later,
you.
Scott.
So as a whole, we all agree last night was excellent. We enjoyed it. John thinks everyone's coming back. You
No,
heard that,
everyone's
John?
coming. I'm like 99.999% sure that everyone's coming back and they're testing a new friend.
Okay, good. Oh, that's why we have John here. He knows all the backstory.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
John. If I skipped your super chat, I really, I'm sorry. I try not to, but sometimes people come on this panel and they crack me up. And for some reason, my head goes back and I move to the side and I forgot. I probably missed your super chat, but I want to thank everyone for giving me super chats. You don't have to support the channel and you do. I really appreciate it. Thank my moderators, even Andrea. Thank you, Andrea.
Even
And
though
the
we
chat,
don't agree
you guys
with her.
were funny today. We will be back at 2 o'clock Pacific time. That's 5 o'clock Eastern. We've got to do Beverly Hills, guys. So if you can, try to return back because Beverly Hills, we've got so much to say. It was good and a lot of subliminal messages in there. That's what I think. All right, you guys, you got any last words?
I'm good.
I just want to say on record that when they were talking about the tweets, when Jennifer tweeted that Margaret slept her way to the top, and then that's why I love Margaret so much because her clapback was amazing. She goes, "At least I slept my way to the top. I didn't sleep my way to Paramus." I mean, that was just great.
That was a good.
that was amazing. So that's all I have to
we
say.
lost
on that.
Andrea.
I had to acknowledge that.
Yeah, that was good. All right, guys, on 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye,